What's cooking, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jay and it's a new year and a new season. So for the next 10 episodes, we're going to be taking you around the world with some fantastic international recipes, starting off with a German Schnitzel right after this. My name is Jay and this is Broil LA. This episode is sponsored by milkandeggs.com. If you're in the LA area, check them out for farm fresh fruits, veggies, meats, and more. Alright guys, so we're starting off big on our international journey with Germany. Now, because I was part of a military family, I spent a lot of time in Germany in my childhood, and we ate schnitzel all the time. So here I have a double cut pork chop, and the first thing I'm gonna do is pat it dry with paper towels, and then I'm gonna take it off the bone. After that, we're gonna butterfly it, and the way to butterfly a pork chop is to lay it on its side, and then put your hand on top, and take your knife parallel to your hand down the middle of the pork chop. And you don't want to go all the way through because we're going to unfold it like a book and then pound it thin. All right, so we're now going to pound our butterflied pork chop thin. Now I want to pound this till it gets to about 1/8 of an inch thick, maybe a little bit thicker, but no thicker than 1/4 of an inch. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay it flat, put a piece of plastic wrap over the top, and then take the tenderizer half of your mallet and pound it out. After a couple minutes, we're gonna stop, we're gonna flip it over, apply a new piece of plastic wrap, and pound it out again until it is to our desired thickness. Now we're using the tenderizer portion of our mallet because we want to tenderize our meat, and it'll also flatten it at the same time. All right, so next we're going to salt and pepper both sides of our pork, and we're gonna set up a typical breading station. So in one dish, I'm gonna put 2 eggs, which I'm going to beat. In another dish, I'm gonna put about 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour. And then in a third dish, I'm going to put 3/4 of a cup of just plain breadcrumbs with 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of very finely chopped parsley, and about 1/2 lemon's worth of zest. And I also have about 1/2 inch of canola oil heating up over medium heat in a wide saucepan. Because we pounded out our pork chop, you want to make sure that your pan is big enough to fit. Once our oil is heated up, we're going to take our pork and we're going to first put it in the flour, making sure that both sides are covered, but not with too much. We're then going to move on to the eggs, and then we're going to go into the breadcrumbs. We're going to make sure it's completely covered with breadcrumbs, shake off any excess, and then straight into the pan. Okay, so since we pounded this pretty thinly, it's only going to take about 2 minutes per side to cook until it gets to a nice golden brown. Once it's done cooking, we're going to take it out of the oil and onto a paper towel lined sheet to rest and cool off for a couple minutes. Then we're going to serve it with a nice acidic side salad and a lemon wedge. Now this recipe is incredibly adaptable. You can switch up the seasonings within the breadcrumbs, or instead of using pork like we did, you can use chicken or veal. And there you have an amazing, super simple German recipe for schnitzel. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw, make sure to give it a like, and let me know if you have any suggestions for future episodes in the comments down below. You can click this button to subscribe to our channel and check out some of our other videos over here. My name is Jay and this is Broil LA.